Hey there everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today I've got a fun deck for you. We're going to be trying out the 5-color Legends deck that was played by Brian Kibler at the most recent Pro Tour Outlaws of Thunder Junction. But before I dive into the deck, just a quick reminder, if you like the videos and you enjoy the channel, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, hit that like button. Both of those help me out, and you also get notified anytime I post any new content. You'll get notified right away. So let's go ahead and just dive into the deck. This intro is going to be a little bit longer than some of my other ones because I have to explain the little nuances and interactions of the cards, because they're a little bit more complicated than normal deck. Just because there's just so many cards that interact with each other. So I'll just dive right into it. So it's a 5-color Legends deck, and it's running 29 legendary creatures and 4 non-creature spells, and those 4 spells are just the 4 copies of Relic of Legends, which turns all your legendary creatures into mana-producing creatures. And then it runs 27 land, all geared towards pretty much accommodating a 5-color deck. All the creatures are human except for Sigarda, Font of Blessing. So you can choose human for Cavern of Souls and Secluded Courtyard. And then you also have 4 Plaza of Heroes to protect your creatures, giving them hexproof and indestructible if you have enough mana. Also runs 4 Aggro, Seat of the Empire, which has the channel ability, letting you discard it to deal 4 damage to an attacking or blocking creature. That's going to be key with some other cards I have here. So the legendary creatures that are key to the deck are Inti, Seneschal of the Sun. It's whenever you attack, you can discard a card, and when you do, put a +1/+1 counter on target attacking creature. It gains trample until end of turn. But also, and this is a little bit more relevant for this deck, and that's whenever you discard 1 or more cards, exile the top card of your library. You may play that card until your next turn. So it's not just the first ability with Inti that's relevant, it's just whenever you discard a card. So that plays into the Aggro, Seat of the Empire. But it also means Rona is relevant when you have Inti on the battlefield, because Rona's loot ability for drawing a card and then discarding a card. But also the fact that Inti lets you exile a card from the top of your library. That plays into Kellen the Kid, and whenever you cast a spell for anywhere other than your hand, you may cast a permanent spell with equal or less of mana value from your hand without paying its mana cost. And if you don't, you can put a land from your hand onto the battlefield. So there's some nice synergy with Inti and Kellen. Even further up the mana curve line is Dejuru and Hazoret, and whenever you have 1 or fewer cards in hand, Dejuru and Hazoret have Vigilance and Haste. But the more relevant ability for this deck is when they attack, you can look at the top 6 cards of your library, and you may exile a legendary creature card from among them and put the rest into the bottom of your library. Until the end of turn, you may cast that exiled card without paying its mana cost, which also triggers Kellen the Kid due to the fact that you're casting it from exile. And then we also have Joda the Unifier. This card's been around for a little bit from Dominar United, and gives legendary creatures you control +X/+X, which X is the number of legendary creatures you control. But also, whenever you cast a legendary spell from your hand, exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-legendary, until you exile a legendary non-land card with lesser mana value, which plays into the second part of Kellen the Kid's text, which is you can cast a card from your hand without paying its mana cost, which would trigger Joda and let you cast a card from the top of your library that you exiled. So there's quite a bit of synergy between Dejuru, Joda, Kellen, Inti, and Rona. Then you have some support creatures that help keep your guys on the battlefield. Sigarda, which gives all your permanents hexproof. You can look at the top of your library anytime. You can cast angel spells and human spells from the top of your library, which happen to be all the creatures in the deck. You have Urte with a little bit of disruption for destroying a creature or countering a spell. You have Kellen, Daring Traveler, which whenever you attack with him, you can look at the top card of your library, and if it's mana value 3 or less, you can put it into your hand, otherwise into your graveyard. Then you have 3 legendary creatures, each for Hajar and Melara, which both either help you return a creature that's leaving the battlefield to the battlefield, or giving your legendary creatures +1/+0 and indestructible. And then the last card is Ashnod, Flesh Mechanist, which has Death Touch. It's a 1/1, and whenever it attacks, you can sacrifice a creature to create a Power Stone token. But the more relevant ability is paying 5 to exile a creature card from your graveyard and create a tapped 3/3 color zombie artifact creature token. You're not going to have any shortage of mana because of Relic of Legends and all the lands you're playing. So you're going to be able to easily pay for the activated ability. And since there's no recursion in the deck, in the main deck at least, anything that goes to the graveyard is food for Ashnod, the Flesh Mechanist. So it can be something of a complicated deck at times. The more you play it, the more you understand the little interactions between the cards and the little nuances to make things work. So it can definitely be fun to play in that sense if you like certain interactions with cards. But the more you play it, the better you get at it, and it also goes off on some really big turns. So enough about explaining about the deck. So let's just go ahead and dive on into the ladder and see how we do with it and see if we can get some wins. Okay, so we're on the draw. Yeah, it's keepable. We have an extra ganja we can use that would trigger Inti, so go ahead and keep it and see how things go. Went ahead and cast Hajar first because the triggered ability for Inti doesn't matter which creature's attacking, just as long as you are. Also, losing Hajar is not as bad as losing Inti. Alrighty. Go ahead and attack with Kellen. And we'll discard an Inti. That's rough. This mono white humans, it looks like. Pretty good deck that they've got. We're gonna go ahead and cast a Ganjo. That'll trigger Inti, and we'll get a spell we can cast next turn. That'll give our guys hexproof, actually. Nice. No attacks this turn. I think next turn we'll play Dejuro and Hazoret. Then we'll block. think I want to cast that there. Oh, okay. We got it. We'll take it. They probably could have won that game. Maybe we can keep this. See how we do here. Uh-oh. We're playing a... It's like we're playing a 4-color Reanimator deck that uses Rakdos Joins Up, Abuelo's Awakening, and the can't remember, that Metamorph Shapeshifter artifact creature. So we gotta beat him fast. Okay. They can pull out this combo as soon as turn 4, so we'll see if what we can do to them. Nope, they don't have it yet. Okay, I think we can. Let's see if we can do this. Yeah. We can get Tajuro and Hazard out on this turn. Attack. Since we have 1 or fewer cards, that gets haste. And then we can play a card without paying its mana cost. I'll go with another Kellen. We'll just use it to replace the one we've got. And we'll end the turn. They don't have the combo yet. Oh, that's rough. Oh, let's go ahead and gotta hold on to Urche's Resurrection. That'll give us some counter magic against their deck. Oh, but let's see. That's right, it doesn't go to your hand. Ah. Let's see. I have until the end of the turn. We gotta cast it. Darn it. Yeah, we can cancel that. Oh, we have to choose a target. Darn it. Oh, I guess not. Nice. Oh, bummer. They have the combo now. If they have Abuela's Awakening. It's too bad we got that Verte. Yeah. Darn it. Even if we would have chosen the Sigarda, still wouldn't have mattered. They're going to pull this off now. Yeah, we're going to take 27 to the face. Oh, they broke the cycle. I'm surprised. They could have... Oh, no, they got it. Okay. Yeah, we can keep this. We are on the play. I'm sorry, on the draw. Mono red aggro, mono red prowess, something like that. They are not messing around. Already, before turn 3, we're already down to 8. I think we gotta get a little bit of life linking going. Yeah, if they... Oh. Monster's Rage. That'll do it. It's a quick death. Okay, so we're on the play. We'll keep that. I get rolling with Rona. Playing enchantments. Interesting. Okay. I think we'll go with that. Play Ashnod. And then we'll tap her so she gets to untap. Yeah, we'll ditch a forest. And we can cast a jar. Let's go ahead and do that now. That'll untap Rona. No attacks. So we'll have access to 6 mana next turn. 7. See if we can draw into something good. Yeah, we'll dump that. There we go. I think I'll go ahead and dump that Hajar. Tap our guys to... no attacks. They're gonna take out Sigarda. Darn it. There we go. Got Hazard. Nah, not gonna do anything. There we go. Sweet. We'll take that. I'm gonna go ahead and trade. The Fugitive Codebreaker can get out of control. Plus we have another Malira in our hand, so that's a fair trade-off. Okay. Bummer. Let's see here. Let me get rid of that Slick Shot Show Off. That card can get pretty out of hand. And then I think we'll go ahead and block there. Okay, they've just emptied their hand. They didn't really deliver the knockout blow, although we're stuck with nothing. No, nothing that's playable, so gotta let it pass. Yeah, I think we're toast. If they have a non-creature spell or a hasty creature, we're done. Yep. That'll do it. Okay, so that was the 5-color Legends deck that Brian Kibler created. It went 2 and 3, same record he had in the Pro Tour, although his matches were best 2 out of 3. I would say the deck, it's fun to play, but I don't think it's quite ready for prime time. The sequencing of the cards need to be just right for things to chain well together. If they don't, or if they happen in the wrong order, things just fall apart. Something to keep in mind in that sense. The other thing too is this was a best of 1 games that I played. The deck does have a sideboard, and it might be able to adjust better using playing a best 2 out of 3, because you have things like Brute Resurrected, more copies of that, and Anti-Flash. You have Nightclubber, which acts as a nice removal board sweeper. Lorn of the Third Path, another Jirana Dauntless General, which gives your humans Hexproof from Indestructible. Plus Thalia, which really can slow down non-creature spells, and then a couple Destroy Evil. So something to think about. It's probably better as a best 2 out of 3, but like I said, it's still fun. If you're a person who likes the legendary creature type and likes to build a bunch of legendary decks, this might be one for you. Might be a project for you to try out and have fun with. But just pretty cool to see 5-color decks in action though in Standard, even though some of them still have some work to do to be a little better. So, but anyway, hope you were able to get some enjoyment out of the deck, even though it didn't win as much as it lost, but still fun to play. So I'm going to leave a link to the deck list in the video description if you want to check it out, and that'll have that there for you. But I think that'll do it for me today, and I think that'll do it for this deck. I'll be back again soon with some more Standard videos. Until then, everybody, take care, and we'll see you soon.